Cancer research is important to me specifically because what's out there to help treat cancer really has advanced so far, but it hasn't come to where it needs to be yet.
1 out of every 4 deaths is attributed to cancer. So that's why it's so important what we do in funding research to find cures and better treatments to effectively treat the disease.
Cancer affects everybody. It doesn't discriminate, and one day you might wake up and find that your loved one or you has cancer.
Cancer treatment's not easy. It's very hard, it's very difficult. It takes a toll on the body, and so if we can find better ways to treat it, that's what is most important. So the American Cancer Society is a community-based voluntary health organization. It's nationwide, and it funds research, patient programs, and emotional support for cancer patients and their families. Our mission is to save lives, celebrate lives, and lead the fight for a world without cancer.
It's a great organization to get behind.
Relay for Life is the premier fundraising event for the American Cancer Society. It's a community-based event. People come together in teams with their friends, their family, their co-workers, and we're there to obviously raise funds for the American Cancer Society, but it's also to celebrate and honor the cancer survivors in our lives, as well as remember those that have passed away from the disease.
It's an event that my family can do to honor and remember my husband. We started it to honor him when he was diagnosed 3 years ago. And it's a way for us to raise the money to help American Cancer Society with what they do.
And so we do it in a community setting where it's a celebration, and there's music, there's food, there's games. It's a celebration of life, honoring and remembering the survivors in our lives. So when we raise funds for the American Cancer Society, those funds go to a lot of different things. So a big portion of the funds goes towards research, since our mission is to find a cure. We also provide patient programs. So we have our Road to Recovery, which volunteers volunteer their time in their car and they drive patients to and from treatment. Because if you can't get to treatment, you can't get better, and we don't want that to be a roadblock for patients. We have our Hope Lodge program, which provides free lodging for a patient and a caregiver over the age of 18 while they're traveling more than 40 miles for treatment. They'll have a place that they can stay for free, and so they don't have to worry about paying for a hotel or driving back and forth, because 40 miles is a long time when you're going through treatment. We also have our 1-800 number that anyone can call 24/7 and say, I was just diagnosed with lung cancer. What does this mean? What are my treatment options? What should I be asking my doctor? And that's all available for them for free. So we can give them all these resources, like here's what you should do for your insurance, here's who you should talk to, here's some questions. And it's available for patients and their families. So you could call up and say, my mom was diagnosed, what does this mean? So when you raise funds for the American Cancer Society, you are really helping cancer patients through their journey. And so everything that we provide is funded by people like you. Relay for Life really just brings out the best in a community.
You feel alone, but when you come out to Relay for Life, you realize you're not alone.
And just to have that support system in your community, I think, is a really powerful thing.
It's a night of fun. It's a night of just getting together to help American Cancer Society with what they do.
I invite all of you in the Brookings community to come out June 24th to Pioneer Park, and if you haven't been involved before, come check it out. If you've been involved before but haven't the last couple of years, a lot of things have changed, so I think come out and have a great time and see what we're all about.